It's been darn cold in Idaho since we finished goose hunting. In fact, it was darn cold when we were hunting geese, but it's gotten worse. It's April 1st right now, and we've had snow in this country since October 15th. It's been white, high winds now, and it's just been a miserable year for us to get out and do any videotaping. So I'm going to talk to you about the plans that I have for this year, and one of it includes pattern testing several different shotguns. So stand by for a great video, and we're going to cover what we're going to do in the future. Let's talk a little bit about my background. Before I retired the first time, I managed an explosive and ballistics test range for a government agency. And this test I want to do this summer is one that I wrote a white paper on probably 25 years ago that I couldn't get any interest in. But then at that time I was going to use double-aught buck and the different buckshots and different shotguns. My belief is that each shotgun shoots different types of ammo differently. So you almost have to match, in my theory, this is my theory, you almost have to match your shotgun with your ammo to get the best results out of it. Now I went down on March 15th and I tried to buy some ammo. And I shoot number 3 shot because that's my favorite. And what I came up with over the shelf, I'm not going to do any Boss or anything like that where you have to mail order it. I want to do what the guys have to put up with when they go to the sporting goods store. So I bought some heavy hammer, and that's Claudio Angaro's, or however he says his name in Canada, Hired to Hunt, that he's advertising and loves the best. We'll see how it does. We got Magra. It's 2.4, and I got Winchester, and it's number 3 shot, and I got Pacific Flyway series of Fiocchi for in number 3s, and I got some Rio. Being the cheapest ammo on the market, I thought I would try some of it. I could only find number 4 shot, so ammo was very hard to find at this time in 2023. So we're gonna go over these 5 different types of ammo, and I'm going to shoot it in 5 or 6 different types of shotguns to test for the summer. I'm going to use the Bannock, my SB3, Super Black Eagle 3. I'm going to use a Stoger. I've got a Franke. We're going to use the pointer. I've got a friend that has a pointer he's going to let me use. And I'm going to buy a Gerson MC312 to test because everybody on reviews say they're doing fantastic. And we went to a Ducks Unlimited dinner the other night, and I took my 7-year-old grandson and my son-in-law. And my son-in-law, well, my grandson claims he got the shotgun, but he won a shotgun, and it's a Rite Gordion, and we're going to try to test that one too. But there's a lot of work involved when you start shooting 5 different types of ammo through a shotgun. And I'm going to do 30 yards because I feel that when the birds are coming at you, 30 yards and in is probably a great pattern test. But we're going to cover the ammos and what we think. We're going to tell you what they'll do in each shotgun. It's just going to be very time consuming, and we're going to have like 5 or 6 different videos on it. Be 1 video per gun because there's a lot of work, a lot of time involved, and I'm going to do exactly what I would write in a white paper when I did my testing. It would be 100 pages with 100 videos or so of written material of everything I did. We're going to do it on video. I'm not writing a darn thing anymore. I lived that life, and I'm not going to live it again. So we're going to do everything on video. So it's going to be very, very time consuming. And some of you are going to get very bored with it. Some of you are going to be interested in it. Some of you are going to love it. Some of you are going to like it. Send us the comments because I like hearing from you. And we'll try to improve on it. What I did is I I took each ammo, I cut one apart, and I counted the pellets in it. And let's start off with a heavy hammer. We're doing 3-inch, 3-shot, ounce and a quarter at 1,500 feet a second. Now, the criteria here is 1,500 to 1,550 feet per second per ammo. The pellets in the heavy hammer, it has a filler in it. And some of the pellets to me look like they're not consistently shaped, okay? But that's just my old eye looking at it. I haven't put it under a microscope or magnifying glass or anything like that. And there's 172 pellets in that. So on the Migra, it looks pretty consistent with the two different shots, the 2 and the 4. And there's 199 pellets in here. And we're going to break that down once we shoot them and see how much we'll get on target. We're going to cover that. The Migra is 2 4-shot, ounce and a quarter at 1,550 feet per second. I went Winchester, and we're doing number 3 is at 3-inch at 1,550 feet per second. And this ammo here, there's 208 BBs in it, and the reason there's 208 BBs in it is there's like 3 sizes of shot in here, the pellets. So I'm not so sure what they're thinking or what they're doing, but we're going to shoot them and find out how they come up. And I know a lot of people love this Winchester ammunition. The Fiocchi, people swear by it. The pellets are consistent. They're shiny. They're consistent. They look good. Oh, on the Winchester, there was 208 pellets in each round. Sorry about that. And then on the Flyway, we've got 182 pellets of number 3 shot in there. And on the Rio, which I know a lot of people who shoot Rio, and they love it. So the Rio is fairly consistent. There's 214 pellets in the number 4. And when we start shooting on our 15 by 15 inch square targets, we're going to count every pellet. We're going to make sure that we count every pellet that's in that 15 by 15 inch square, and that will be our test. Anything that's outside of it we don't count. We'll subtract it from the number that we found in each shell, and that'll be what type of group we get. I watched a lot of guys pattern test their shotguns on videos, and most of them just go out, grab a shell out of whatever box they've got, and they fire around down range, and oh well, it either is or it isn't. Well, I'm one of these kind of guys that I like it to be there. I want to make sure I'm shooting the best stuff in my shotgun that I can, because that's how you kill birds. That's how you kill birds. I'm going to use factory chokes. I know a lot of guys that shoot improved cylinder over decoys, and I know a lot of guys that shoot modified chokes over decoys. So the 2 chokes I'm going to use the improved cylinder, and I'm going to use the modified. And that's the only 2 chokes I'm going to use. And we're going to shoot 2 rounds out of each box on target, and we'll see how they pattern. I'm going to use 30 yards. I think I mentioned that already, but we're going to use a 30-yard target. I went and bought a roll of white butcher paper. We've got the targets we're going to use. And then we're going to log every round that we shoot, how many pellets are on target, and in that 15 by 15 inch square. And then we're going to log each and every one and keep an exact record on a log sheet. So we can go back and figure our percentages if we want to and do all that stuff. But it's going to be an interesting summer. Going to be a lot of work involved, and it's just going to be a lot of work. We're going to shoot everything out of a lead sled. So, it should be a great summer. We've got a couple, 3 other projects going for the year. We're going to build some blinds. We've had a lot of comments on building blinds, so I'm going to build some blinds. Work on the rings for the silhouette decoys, and it's just going to be an interesting summer. We also want to get some fishing videos in, something we haven't done, but damn, there's going to be a lot of water in Idaho this year, so we should have a great summer for fishing. And then, damn it, we're going to get back into the deer hunting and the goose hunting. So it's going to be a great year once the weather clears up here and the mud goes away. And we're going to shoot these tests at 3 different facilities. One in Jerome, Idaho, one in Pocatello, Idaho, and then I have a place out in the desert that I can set up and shoot targets. So everything's going to be off a bench. The lead sled, it's going to be a fantastic summer, and hopefully these videos turn out and you enjoy them. So thanks for watching. That'd be a good time to subscribe to Bannock Outdoor Television, and thank you very much for watching.